Welcome back once again, 60 Minutes to Lose, Sega Master System. Today, it's Aerial Assault. Developed by Sanritsu, published by Sega. Press start button. Well, why don't we? Just get right directly into this. Pretty sure this is a shoot 'em up. We'll do easy level first, just get our bearings here. Okay, let's go. Your first mission, sink the Vinsk, the enemy's gigantic battleship. Don't take chances, keep her steady. Destroy the spinning fighter to earn an item. An item? Ooh, what could it mean? Good luck. And yeah, look at this. As I said, it is probably a shooter, a shoot 'em up, and it is. We move very slow. Hopefully we can, oh, there's our item. Oh yeah, there we go, we're already faster. See, all you gotta do is complain a little bit and then you'll get what you need. We've proven it time and time again on this series. They do be spinning. Oh my. Oh, dirty! Okay, so that was a power-up that killed me. Wouldn't really call much of a power-up then, would I? Okay, try to remember what icon that was and don't grab it in the future. While also missing out on the power-up that probably would have done us some good. Ah, I'm dead again. Like all shoot-em-ups, we gotta have some rather pitiful performances before we really pick it up. It's fine, it's the learning phase. Mr. Spinny Boy. Now we have an eye. Ah, I see. The eye is an alternate attack with limited ammunition. We are fast now again. No, you know what? I don't think it was the power-up that got me. I think that if you just simply touch the bottom of the stage, you die. Interesting. Whoa, what an interesting power-up here. And this doesn't appear to be a limited ammo one either. We just fire this off forever. It's interesting at the very least, I'll give it that. Okay. So, it makes sense. The one with limited ammo is a bomb. That's why it's labeled BM. Okay, I guess you do eventually run out. There we go. That should be the gigantic battleship down, right? Or do we still have more that we have to deal with? Ah, this kind of power-up, where you just fire in whatever direction you happen to be pointing at. We're actually going to end because we didn't make much progress. I believe that you get 7 continues. Is that what that means? But let's just start over from the beginning again here. We can up the difficulty level later in the video. Just, I need to get my bearings on what's going on first. Wish that other one wasn't so, far down. Couldn't get to that spinning plane. Couldn't get my power up. That one, however. Here we go. Some nice spread shot. I do wish that I had some speed, though. Speed is good. I'm not sure why my analog stick keeps unbinding, but it's been a bit of a problem lately. Every time I change RetroArch cores, I have to go in and rebind the... Oh, come on. We're still not fast? We have to go in and rebind the analog stick, which for a game like this would be nice. Come on! Did you see that? Did you see the dodges that power-up made? Absolutely disrespectful. Oh, there we go. Okay, we've replaced it with this power-up, which is not a bad power-up, but it's not quite as good as a spread shot, which I guess by default means it's a bad power-up. There we go. There's some speed at long last. We're gonna be alright. Considerably more speed. Beautiful. Call me Scott Speed. Was he IndyCar or what? What was it he did? What was his motorsports discipline of choice? Was he Formula 1 Scott Speed? I don't know. I'm clearly not the guy to ask. I'm a fraud by referencing him and then not knowing what he's most famous for. It's just a great name, though, you know? Yeah, thank you. I prefer this to the absolutely insane, hey, shoot everywhere power-up. I don't have the brain capacity to deal with the one that just kind of goes all over. Good God. I do feel fast. I feel like I'm slightly out of control sometimes, actually. Ooh, this is a neat one, though. Turns out it was my bane. Oh no, I don't have what I need. I don't have what I need. Well, we have bombs now, but we're past the battleship. It's fine. Another battleship will come. Oh, I thought for sure that would have been a spread shot, but it wasn't. Woo. That's pretty bad. No, it's just bombs. That's right. That's a bomb icon, not a bullet icon. Yeah, you know. This really does just kind of bring me back to saying all of the regular talking points I say every time there's a shoot 'em up. They're usually, come on, they're usually fine. Okay, let's continue actually. See if there's an advantage to that. Or see if it just starts me at the very start. Okay, yeah, this is not the beginning of the level, so continuing is still good even if you haven't accomplished anything. Although that is kind of exceptionally terrible right there. I got the bombs, and this is still better than the standard one. It's not the most helpful thing, but if your options are between this power-up and the default, go with this one. It's not worse, that's certainly a fact. But I also don't know how to really use it super effectively. It seems like if anything dies from the little explosive shrapnel afterwards, it seems to be more of an accident than a calculated, well, that's what I'm looking for. Sorry, I'm just trying to live through all this. You understand? Come on. Every time I get to the boat. Hey, we got it that time, though. Thank you. Bombs. Whoopee. I need speed and I need spread shot. That's what I need to make a living in these salt mines. Ooh. Proud of me? Dodged it. I'm proud of me. Look at that accuracy. Just pinpoint, man. That's speed! I'm like, but the speed goes faster than I do. It doesn't go faster than me. It goes, I think, the exact same speed as me. I just, you know, I missed it. Oh my god. You know what? Those are some fast bombs. You're liable to waste some that way. But what else do you want from me here? I'm just trying to not get shot by them. Oh, look at that. That was some beautiful threading the needle. Okay, boss time. You can tell, because the music has changed. I don't have, like, any power-ups either. Oh yeah, see, this looks like a giant battleship. This looks perfect. Yikes. Yikes. Ah, I see. I got the triple bomb power-up, so I can, shoot 3 bombs with the press of 1 button. Very nice. I get it now. For a second I thought it was just like a maniacal wasting all my ammo, but no. Having such a tough time with the enemy makes us worry about your future battles. Wow! Rude! Your second mission, shoot down the CB-53, the foe's deadly bomber. Watch out for enemies attacking from behind the clouds. Don't chase them too far. I'm not gonna know any of this. Destroy the spinning fighter to earn an item. Yeah. Give me all of your solutions here. Oh, they're saying don't go below the clouds because you'll die. This is not speed. This is the power up I'm bad with. Terrible deal. It's like when you're expecting a chocolate chip cookie, but you get an oatmeal raisin. I actually like oatmeal raisins. Sometimes I like oatmeal raisin more than I like chocolate chip. But, you know, it's the circle jerk. Ooh, look at this. This is a neat little spread. They are trying to attack from below. I'm not gonna let them. No, this is a terrible power-up. I gotta start memorizing these power-up icons so that this stops happening. Oh my god! Did you see the absolute size of these missiles? Oh my god. Okay, so it turns out this power-up is pretty good for stopping these missiles. It saved my butt like 3 times in that sequence. Dude, I like how it's getting progressively darker. I like the very, light but effective parallax scrolling. I think that was an extra life I just picked up, perhaps? I'm not sure, though. Yeah, give me this. This is more what I'm about here. No, don't take that. That, I believe, puts you back to the default. There we go, we got him. This doesn't seem to be that powerful against tough enemies, but boy is it good for dispatching all those one-shot kills, which is what most of the game consists of. Missile time? Nope, good. Yeah, we're fine. We're still fine. That's not fine. I keep mistaking for the speed power-up because it looks slightly similar. However, it's a good power-up for this segment, I suppose. Hey, this one's pretty good. You don't even gotta aim, you know, just mash that fire button. Oh, you can hold it down, I guess. It seems to be just as effective as mashing, so yeah, we'll continue. Continue down this path. I gotta say, from the name of the game, and from just seeing the genre, this game is almost exactly what I was expecting. Like, no surprises here. I gotta say, the giant missiles are a nice touch. Those are fun. I'm glad I have an effective weapon against them. Oh, man. This is not. I was gonna say this is not awful, and then I died. proving that it is awful. Oh, we gotta be coming real close to, there we go. To a boss now, right? We got the thunder and lightning. That's some good effects, actually. That's decent. Every time with that. Did I get zoinked out by the lightning? Is that a thing? Yeah, I said zoinked out. Ah, terrible place. Terrible place to set your continue point. Had I known, I would have tried to get out of the way. But I didn't know. Don't grab the plus. But I accidentally did. If I'm trying to get a power-up, I will miss it. If I'm not trying to get a power-up, it'll be the easiest thing in the world for me to obtain. Them's the rules. It's the first game of the year 1990. Not just in the Master System, but in the entire series that we're doing. Now, that said, this game might not actually be the first game to come out in 1990. This is where the release dates start getting a little more hairy. A little more poorly documented. It's not a classic game that everybody cares about, so no one has really gone out to try to seek the truth behind the release date. And as such, it's just kind of listed as a generic 1990. Oh, no. Bad. So, it could be that this game came out, on, December 31st of 1990. I'm not sure. The only thing I can... God dang it. The thunder is no good. Sorry, the lightning, I guess. Don't get the plus. Don't get the plus, I said. Well, at least we got the speed. Okay, don't game over here now. We need to maintain this. What was I trying to say? Oh, this is fine, too. Yes, I was gonna say, it could be that this game came out at the tail end of 1990, but just for the sake of getting it over with, any games that are not marked as the month of their release, I'm just kind of slotting in at the very start of the year. Ooh, very nice. Shame I don't have any, Ooh, wait! I can hit it multiple times with this power-up. Oh! Well, I thought that I had fooled it by going down low enough. No, instead it just shoots you even lower. Almost forgot about that. It's at least kind that this game tells you, you know, how many you have left. How many continues you have left. I should know once I saw that first missile to get out of there. Oh my god. Come on. It's just a clever way to get the player away from that left side of the screen. And by clever, I mean devious, and I never want to see it happen again. It's gonna happen again, though. Guarantee you. Yeah, I guess if we just chill right here, the missiles cannot hurt us. We just hope a missile doesn't come from behind. We're gonna see a lot of that with the kind of unknown. Come on! I got baited so hard, and it happens every time. We're gonna see more of those unknown release dates in future systems as well. That's not something that's gonna end really. Nice, nice, nice. Keep feeding me that same power. No! That power-up was literally hunting me down, man. There's nothing I could have done to avoid this bad boy. Nothing I could have done, says the man who likely could have avoided whatever he was looking to avoid without too much of a problem. Okay, if we can at least go into the boss with a life intact, I'll feel okay about that. It'll give us more than just one little shot at it. Jesus. Ooh, vicious. And look at this. This is honestly kind of horrific the way that shoots at you. You got multiple different things to worry about here. I mean, yeah, we can shoot its bombs out of the sky, which is nice, but we got other guns to worry about. You know, this plane is whew. We can't bomb this thing either, because, you know, it's above us. It's how bombs don't operate. I thought for sure I was flying backwards directly into a bullet. This gun's nice and all, but I can't shoot down purple bullets while I'm alive. It's certainly taken its time. Did we finally destroy? Yes, okay, we destroyed the actual bomb chute, which is great. Now we just, you know, continue walloping it. Now that we don't have the bombs to contend with, this shouldn't be a big deal. Wait, I can bomb it. Hold on, watch this. Yeah, big bombing action right there. Okay, there we go. Now oh, do I go up and over? Can I go up and over? Or will I get toasted? The strategy, man! That was nail-biting. It's a shame. This situation doesn't do justice to the name Freedom Fighter. Man, these people hate me. Destroy the cliff fortress leading into the NAC's secret base. Watch out above and below. Noted. Shoot the small helicopter to earn an item. Nice of you to let me know that that has changed. Oh, we're fighting tanks now. Very nice. That's the downside about this weapon. You know, it shoots everywhere, but you don't have a lot of oomph behind it. Ooh, look at this though. I'm feeling nice about this. Yeah, let's just get rid of those right now before they become a problem. Now I see why they mentioned small helicopter, because there are in fact large helicopters. What do we got here? Oh, nice, a shield. Does this last until you're hit? Because if it does, I appreciate it. Got the triple bomb power up. Is that a death pickup? It looks like a death pickup. I don't trust it either way. No, don't pick up that one now. I like this super rapid fire missile that I've got going on. This is everything I need and more right now. I'm in my safe space. My happy zone. So this is that kind of, you know, like tractor beam style weapon that occurs in action games like this, where it's just kind of like no matter where you are at, your missiles always fire directly in front of you, which is nice. I'm sure there are times when it's not as nice, but for now, I'm for it. Yeah, see, this is smooth sailing. Shout out to the smooth sailing Ashley Remington. Oh, we got the big boy bombs is what that is. You don't know the smooth sailing Ashley Remington. He was a wrestler for Chikara Pro. His entire gimmick was, well, he was a sailor. Honestly, pretty self-explanatory. Oh my god. This is what I don't like right here. Oh. Well, we are alive. We have survived. I still prefer this gun, thank you. Don't pick up those. It's a failure. We'll be fine for now. Just keep your eyes on any positive changes that come your way here. There we go, it's already back. I was gonna say, I felt like a real goober for picking up the downgrade. It was not my intention. Just, these things happen. Okay. Are these just like bullets that are falling down from the sky? I'm not dead. Those I can pick up. Those I technically can pick up, but I prefer not to. This level, so far, not as bad as the last one. That last level was... whew, everything I fear. Maybe it's just because I didn't find this power-up. It's the same power-up, so we can grab that without being worried. That's just a speed upgrade. But I believe your speed is capped at 2. So collecting them past that point doesn't really seem to matter. Yeah. Get some more triple bombs out there. Why not, you know? Why not destroy these? Make life a little bit easier for yourself, perhaps? This is where the aim in any direction power-up might be okay, picking those off above you. But again, I'm bad at using it, so... could just be that's bad in any situation for me. Do we got a boss yet? Throw a boss at me. I'm ready. Oh yeah. We got a boss. That music's different. We'll get in the center of the screen because I don't know where this thing's going to come from. Watch, it just spawns directly in the center. Oh, it's directly in front of me. Dude, Contra! It's just like the end of the first Contra level. Dude, this is easy. Don't even make me laugh. I don't think I died once that entire stage. It said I'm ready for a phase 2. Told ya. Nice. Phase 3? Phase 3. Does not exist. Amazing skills, finally! Now, dive into the NAC's secret fortress. I'm ready. The passageway is equipped with the enemy's most advanced weapons. Watch out. Destroy L, the huge laser emitter deep in the base, and exterminate the NAC. Go get him. Whatever you say, Pops. Ah, no, I knew that if I went too high to the top, I would just kind of die. So that's where that missile is not good for this level, at least, is... I don't think you can get up there to destroy these missile launchers. Okay, it's fine. We'll find something else to cause mayhem with. This is fine for now. We'll just yeah. There we go. Do it all very quickly. Whoa! I'm keeping this. The Big Wave Boy. That's what I have decided to call it. I mean, we all know the missile is still good. Uh-oh. That feels bad. Did I have to rush in there? Yep, that was the problem. Okay, that's fine. Continue. We still got plenty of continues left. Look at this. We'll figure this out. And then we'll just get insulted by our commanding officer once we finish the mission. We'll say, wow, you died and then came back to life and then finished the mission? Bad. That reflects very poorly on our power. We have people who can literally just resurrect and get the job done no matter what. Can't believe it. Making us look like shmups. Shmups! I meant to say schmucks. But I think shmups is funnier. So from now on, that's what it is. Can I keep the laser? I don't know if it's powerful or not, but you know. Now I know though, we gotta rush into that big building. Or else we'll just get left behind. Like the Slipknot song. Ooh, the big wave! The big wave is better. Yes. Okay. There we go. We're in. Now we're safe. Ish. Would have preferred the wave over the missile. I think the wave is just kind of objectively better, but that's fine. The missile's still very good. Got us through stage 3 with very little to worry about. I've downgraded to the basic bomb. Perhaps a foolish choice. Honestly, I'm just trying to stay alive. Come whatever may. Oh, the frogs. Not as bad as birds. Ninja Gaiden birds. What a great episode that was. At least I felt like it. It was a great game. Maybe it was a terrible episode for my part, but I like to think not. Every now and then, I'll upload a video, and someone will just leave it a dislike, and I'm like, whoa, man, that's your prerogative. That's perfectly legal and fine, but like, man, rude. Have I worsened your day that much? Like, man, at least give me some feedback. At least tell me what's going on with it. I'll take the criticism. Just let me know. So I'm not sitting here... What is this bomb? Sitting here... laying in bed at night wondering what I'm doing wrong, you know? No, I don't dwell on it that much. I usually see a single dislike on the video and I'm like, oh. Well, do better next time, man. Can you actually destroy these, or is this just fancy talk? Nope. I'm just gonna slot my way in there though, just in case a door starts closing. I've kind of learned, you know, the tricks that this level likes to play. What do we got here? I see. Can I shoot behind myself? Whoa. What am I trying to hit here? Is the question. Questionable. And that's why I'm asking questions. Okay, we finally got it. It just didn't look like we were doing any damage to it for a while. Unfortunately, I have lost all of my ability to kill. As such, I would appreciate some more little power-up orbs, if you would. Be so kind as to offer me something. It's something. It's... I'm dead. Perhaps the definition of easy come, easy go, right there. Let's just stay out of the frog's life, you know? Yeah, stay way up here where the frogs can't conceivably do anything to me. I mean, I guess they can shoot upwards still, but that's not as bad as, you know, the erratic jumping patterns that they've got. Oh, I don't like these bouncy lasers, man. Ah, that's the game over. Okay, that's fine. We continue. We continue. And hope that we continue at a decent place. Maybe? Not at the very start of the level, so that's decent enough, I suppose. Ah, yes, it's here. Where we gotta deal with the frogs and the mosquitoes. I got killed here, I believe. Yes, just like that. Okay, now we at least have the speed upgrade. Your little starter pack, nice little speed upgrade. Good. The speed upgrade, it appears, also improves your rate of fire, because these things are now dying without being able to shoot any bouncy lasers. Which I consider to be a lot of fun! I died there last time too. Okay, it's the whatchamacallit. I'm gonna keep the laser, actually. The missiles are good, don't get me wrong. I just feel like being able to shoot directly in front of me is gonna be better than the slight offset that the missiles give you. I don't want that one though. Keep that away from me. Okay, it's a second shield. I don't need a second shield, but it's good that we have a shield and that we have lasers. This game's been taking up a good portion of my brain. I haven't been able to really, you know, get off topic much this episode. What do I think about it? The music's fine, the graphics are fine. It's fine. It's a fine game, you know? I've played worse shoot-em-ups, that's for sure. Not quite our type level, but honestly, I'm enjoying it. Oh boy. A lot of the difficulty of that was in avoiding that power down. Like that, I think, may have been the trickiest part of that sequence. I don't like these frogs. We're fine though. They weren't shooting at me. They were just kind of minding their own business. If this is the most advanced weaponry that they've got, we might even be okay. We might pull something off here. I guess now we just, you know, go up here. Ignore that section down there that is a very obvious dead end. And take the more sensible route. Oh yeah. That's boss music, alright. What do you got for me, aerial assault? Ooh, me oh my. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Okay. That one's gone, that's good. Good. We have one more life. That's, you know, good-ish. Better than having 0 more lives. Okay, that's gone. Ah, but it has spawned another problem. which I must destroy. Good? Okay, that is now out of here. I hope that I can destroy this just by chilling here. It looks like it's taking damage. Shit. I got slightly too close to it. I don't like that. Is this way back at this point? Yeah, it is. Oh no. Lost a lot of progress there. That'll happen. It's like getting over it with Bennett Foddy. The ultimate game about losing progress. Get rid of the robots! I don't need you bootleg Terminators here. I die here all the time. But not this time. There we go. The wave, I think, is gonna do wonders for us here. I just want to keep the wave, which means avoiding these power-ups. There we go. Good. I know those power-ups don't mean any malice, but when you've got something better, you got something better, you know? Same thing here. Yo. Good. Look at this, we can just chill right in the center here. Shoot down every missile that threatens to come towards us. A beautiful defensive position. Doesn't do quite as much damage as the missiles, but the pure width and thickness of this shot gets the dopamine running. Very involved gameplay right now. Oh, that's right. This part, yep, where we gotta dive below that. We made it. Not bad. Oh, get these things away from me. In large enough groups, any enemy is terrifying. In small groups, we don't care. Alright, in this, you know, we can kill a couple of robots, get some points here, just for fun. So I forgot that, you know, you keep moving, so as you move forward, you don't move with the background, so I just kind of went straight up and then lost it all. Wow, that's what we call a missed opportunity. Well, now I gotta go into this boss fight with no power-ups. I should have just gone directly for the top. Gone for the sure thing. You know, we all learn new exciting lessons in new exciting ways. Oh god. Fuck. It's so brutal, man. It's so brutal! Like, coming into this fight without any power-ups? Oh, you can't. You can't! We have one continue left. I think that's what that means. Man, that would have been mine for the taking had I not just decided to be an absolute idiot. Got way too cocky. Didn't pay attention. Feels bad, man. Oh. good. Very good. Ah, right. Sorry, gotta destroy this thing there. Yeah, there we go. And then survive this. Yes, good. They do turn around. Stay away from the robots. Okay, we're good. We're fine. Don't pick up either of those now. I picked them up. That's bad. That's no good. Oh, no. I shouldn't have even blown those quote-unquote power-up blobs open. I don't know if this is better or worse for the boss. Maybe this might be a little bit better because of that burst at the end. Because we kind of need to be able to hit it from a little bit of an angle, which the wide boy would have accomplished swimmingly. We'll take a look. We'll see how this goes. There we go. I was like, just don't get the power down, man. It's such a brutal place to put that. That's a power down too. Yeah, we don't want it. Stay away from the frogs. Cyber frogs. Don't get cyber bullied by cyber frogs. And you know what we do now? We just we go right up here. I've learned my lesson. I have 3 lives going into this. I have a power-up, not the power-up I... We don't speak of this ever again. So my greatest adversary in this level? Walls. Everything else ain't even that bad. I could have had this one. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, maybe. But how do you even take care of that? I guess you... I mean, we obviously have to take care of all of this just like a step at a time. However it's possible. I need to get these smaller guns out of the way because I don't want them shooting at me the entire time. But it's so hard. I'm just trying to stay focused here. Yes, the middle thing has to go too, obviously. It's what's causing most of my problems here. Is until we get to the laser thing. God damn it. Okay. Now... I had to time that just perfectly and I couldn't do it. Game over! No! With 10 minutes left in the episode! I could have beaten that. It so easily could have happened. Oh, that's so deflating. Well, let's try hard. You know. Just for a kick to the teeth. As a little bonus. Let's see if this becomes a true cacophony of things to pay attention to or not. Well, bombs, but not speed. do need speed. More than I would say anything else. Spreader's good, though. Man, I'm so upset. If I made it there with the wide one, I could have done it. I truly believe. Like, that's your recipe for success, and they give it to you. They just fill it up with a bunch of extra pranks on the way, you know? And you're sitting there, left wondering about what could have been. I don't know what the Easter Island head does. It is not an extra life, like I thought it was initially. And it is not a bomb type. I don't want your big chunky bullets. I want my spreader, man. I mean, I'll keep picking them up, you know. Not against a good old Easter Island head every now and then. Unless they're from Gradius and exist to ruin your life. Got it. No! I was gonna say, I'll take the missile over that power-up. Forget that other one. Missile, it's at least something I can work with. Ah, and then I touched the water. I've tilted myself to levels that are going to be dangerous for my health, thanks to that last turn of events. That was giving me like real final boss vibes too. Not because the boss was hard, but you know, because of how the how it was all presented. You know, it was all like, all right, get in there. These are their toughest machines yet. You're gonna be screwed, man. Easter Island heads still. Well, so far we are getting good high scores. The box office numbers are looking great. I don't know if there's like that many more enemies on screen, so to say. I mean, this feels manageable. Maybe just because I had the majority of the game played through and have therefore improved. Possible. Yikes. We're fine. You don't gotta yikes if you're still alive. It is a really fun game, though, actually. Like, this is a perfectly acceptable time. Until you die, and then it's the worst game you've ever played. 100,000 points! Yay! Whoopee! And yeah, it really has kept pretty much my full attention and all of my, what's the word? All my brain power as well. So, congratulations, Aerial Assault. I would call you good enough. I don't know what else 1990 through 1991 holds in store. But you keep this up, you might even be among the better ones. You do get notably fewer continues on hard mode. And I feel like in easy mode, you weren't being bombarded by planes during that boss either. Maybe I'm wrong. But I don't remember that being an aspect. Hooray. Maybe that is an extra life and you just can't get more than... No, because I'm at 3 right now. Never mind, my theories don't make sense. I mean, I am the scientist who theorized that we evolved from snails. Yo, you know what I read? I read that the human body has taken on a new, yet subtle evolution. People are finding that babies are being born with an additional artery. I find that real neat. Finally, we have evolved to combat McDonald's. We now stand a chance against its artery-clogging ways, and cholesterol will never be able to defeat us again. Yeah, for all you Gundam fans who've been waiting for new types to show up, forget new types. Now we just have extra arteries, and that's the new breed of superhuman. I don't think it's specifically to combat cholesterol. That's just the joke I've been seeing about it. It's probably more to, you know, combat heart failure. But yeah. A bunch of evolution deniers are going to be like, that's not evolution, that's adaptation. And I'll be like, hey, it's a property of the same thing. And they're like, you're saying we came from monkeys? I'm like, in the same way that pie comes from flour? Yes. Alright, well, we're gonna die. We have no bombs. We have our basic gun. I feel like I'm kind of ending this whole episode with my tail between my legs. Yep, there we go. We've already died to one of the planes. Now, when you don't have bombs and you don't have an upgraded gun, how do you even deal with this here? I guess patiently is the answer. Patiently and with finesse. Two things which at the moment I don't have in spades. Or do I? Nope. I don't. Oh, I just feel so terrible about completely throwing that last attempt. I know it was on easy, but cut me some slack. I've never played this game before. It was something. Sure. Well, yeah. Kind of tapped out, I suppose, you know? There's something about failing at the last minute that is real rough on the human psyche. Difficult to recover from. Nope. Don't take that now. Don't just downgrade for no reason. Excuse me? Why won't that? I've dropped so many... I thought it was like 9 bombs and you can get those ships out of the water. Not that one. That one's like... Your baby bombs mean nothing to me. So instead, you know, we'll just enjoy shooting what we've got here. As much as this power-up can be neat, I don't know if it's what I'm looking for against the battleship. Oh, actually, it's time, so we won't know. I almost went way over time, because I got engrossed in the game, because it's a fun game. Aerial Assault, thumbs up. Good job. You sounded fine, you looked fine, you played fine. Everything that a good game needs to be successful. So, well done. Aerial Assault. The first game we've played in 1990. Brings a tear to your eye, doesn't it? The next game that we have to play on the Master System, and yes, I mean have to play, is James Buster Douglas Knockout Boxing, which is one of the most expensive games on the system, and from what I have heard, may also be one of the worst games on the system. I hope that that's an exaggeration, and I hope it's not true, because I prefer to spend my time with good games. That said, we have no choice but to roll through it anyway, so like it or not, join me for James Buster Douglas Knockout Boxing. Until then, thank you as always for watching, and we'll catch you next time.